Welcome back to the show. If I seem excited, it's because my family just took our best holiday card picture to date. Almost everyone's eyes were open and only one kid looks like a murderer. But with slowdown still plaguing the post office, everyone's awkward Christmas cards may not arrive in time. I talked to the president of the New York Area Postal Workers Union to find out what can be done. Remember when Trump wanted to steal the election by stopping mail-in ballots? And during his administration, they nominated Louis DeJoy, a wealthy Republican donor with no USPS experience, to Postmaster General.
I know very little about a postage stamp.
And remember how comedians like this iconic duo got so angry that we tried to save the USPS with hilarious campaigns? Well, they didn't work. To find out why comedy couldn't save the whole post office, I sat down with the president. No, not that one. This president of the New York Metro Area Postal Union, Jonathan Smith.
I believe Mr. DeJoy brings no DeJoy to the postal workers. He brings no DeJoy to this holiday season. I believe that he was sent to sabotage not just the Postal Service, but the people's confidence in the Postal Service.
I see.
So his agenda is to destroy confidence in what we do.
I don't even know what the Postmaster General really does, but I can tell that he is doing a very bad job. How do I know that? Well, I haven't gotten my latest copy of Cat Fancy in 4 months, but also this.
He's recently proposed his own 10-year plan for the Postal Service, something the Washington Post calls the, quote, largest rollback of consumer mail services in a generation.
The delays hitting working-class families and seniors the hardest.
People aren't getting medication, they're not getting their paychecks, mail is being lost.
So what gives? And what is DeJoy doing to make the mail so slow?
Well, first thing, he took the mail processing equipment out. This is what we use to process the mail. Then he changed the routes. He told the trucks, if the mail is not there, send them out empty. He cut overtime. You know, he put all these policies into place to make it harder for us to do our job.
Who is adversely affected by postal slowdowns?
That elderly person that's not computer literate, that small business owner that cannot compete with these large conglomerates, those soldiers overseas that need to get a word from home.
Also, the people who depend on their daily Bed Bath & Beyond coupons. I get it. Biden has a lot on his plate. It's finally infrastructure week, etc., etc. But just get rid of this guy already. What is Biden doing about Louis DeJoy?
Biden does not have the power to get rid of Louis DeJoy. That power is vested in the Board of Governors.
Oh my God, is there anything that he is allowed to do?
I'm not gonna touch that.
Okay, I will. The USPS Board of Governors has sole power to fire DeJoy, and Biden nominates the board. Currently, the chair of the board, Ron Bloom, sets its agenda, and surprise, this rich white man is friends with this rich white man. And the scariest part is Bloom's former company helped privatize the UK mail, which it seems he and DeJoy are gearing up for on this side of the pond.
If you privatize the Postal Service, if it was not cost efficient to the Postal Service, they would not deliver your mail. And they will instantly go up on the prices.
I see.
See, the Postal Service was written into the Constitution as a service, not a business.
And if it were a business, it would be able to abandon rural communities like FedEx and UPS have done. But what can we do other than send a strongly worded letter and hope it arrives in 3 to 5 business days?
Well, how you would do that, you would have to call the White House.
Okay.
And you would have to tell them, all they have to do is get a nominee right now. Because Bloom, his term is up as of December 8th. He's in his holdover year. All Biden has to do is nominate someone else to take his seat. Once that nominee is approved, then Ron Bloom is gone.
I have to stop you for a second because I noticed that you said call the White House and not send them a letter. Is that because you know for a fact that they're blocking my letters because I sent a lot of them? And we have to send these letters in ASAP because if not, we could be stuck with DeJoy.
We are the best mail service in the world. We are best at what we do. And just like they said, during Anthrax, we were heroes. During Sandy, we were heroes. And we're still heroes today.
Everybody forgets about Anthrax.
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in what we do. We do not deliver Republican mail. We do not deliver Democratic mail. What we deliver is America's mail.
Look, if it were up to me, you guys would have your own Marvel movie.
I would sign on for that.
Postal workers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Yeah, you're welcome, Disney. But more importantly, thank you to these heroes. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to hear more from Full Frontal, like and subscribe. If you'd like to hear some opinions from a man in a lifted truck, leave YouTube on autoplay.